Hello Guardians. This video I want to talk a little bit about Shaxx weekly bounty and whether or not they're worth doing. So this all started a couple weeks ago when I was out with my hunter doing some weekly bounty grind and got my reward of a rare blue quality weapon, and that was pretty much it. So then I took out my Titan to see what he could get, and sure enough, as you'll see here in this clip, a rare blue quality piece of armor, to include 18 strange coins, which is pretty nice. But I was a little disconcerted. I was surprised that it wasn't at least a legendary something or other, whether it's armor or a ghost shell or something. Blue quality engram. So took out my warlock and double checking here to see if there's anything in the post office. Nope. Good. Okay, so I'll come over here and to my favorite little spot, and I will cash in this bounty. And as will probably be no surprise, despite my high hopes, another rare blue quality engram and 18 strange coin, which is very nice. But that blue quality engram kind of stunk. So I kept up the trend of looking at this just to see if the next week, and so this is the following week. This was about a week ago when Clash was the weekly bounty. And so things start to change a little bit, and I guess there's no pattern to this, but all of a sudden I get a legendary firearm. Nothing that I would want to use. I already have one and with a better roll, but at least it was gratifying to get a legendary in addition to the blue quality armor. So my warlock goes out and I do the grind, and to be fair, sometimes these grind, to call it a grind isn't fair all the time. You know, you can bust these things out in a few hours, or maybe it takes you a couple of days because you only play a little bit in the evenings, right? So again, I get a legendary and apparently nothing else. So that was a little bit gratifying. I felt better, you know. I think if I had gotten those the week prior, I wouldn't even be doing this video. So I took my hunter out and to see what his would offer, and he got a hopscotch pilgrim. Awesome. So 2 steel oracles and a hopscotch pilgrim for my 3 characters for the week. Fast forwarding now into Iron Banner. Coincidentally, the weekly bounty was the same as Iron Banner, which is always nice. So you do them both at the same time. Got my hunter here and looking at the supremacy, and bam, legend or exotic, along with a rare blue quality and a strange coin. So didn't need the exotic, but it was very gratifying. And here's my warlock, who is admiring the incredible sunset from the tower. Again, same series, supremacy. So didn't quite make it all the way through the Iron Banner bounties here, but that's for a later video. So cashing this in, and it looked like all I got was the blue quality engram. However, I forgot to clear out the post office ahead of time, and I'm pretty sure that the exotic here on the right, the helmet, it was part of that reward for that bounty, so that's pretty decent. Segueing back into my Titan for Iron Banner week, here pulled up his bounty, and while no exotic, he certainly got a legendary Matador 64. Not as valuable today as it once was, but still very gratifying to have. So I guess at some point, you know, you have to ask yourself, is it really worth it? I don't know, and I guess the answer is maybe. It depends. Are you bored? Do you want something to do? Are you through with all your quests? Are you an individual player and all you have, you know, is just, you know, your own devices in the game? So maybe it gives you something to grind for. Having said that, with Destiny 2 right around the corner, and this is kind of a subject for another video, it's questionable as to, gee, why even bother? I mean, go in the Crucible, have some fun because you feel like it, but in terms of really trying to earn anything or get anything out of it, it's, yeah, with Destiny 2 right around the corner, it doesn't really seem to be worth it. So it's kind of up to you. Feel free to leave some comments in the space below on what you think in terms of the viability of the weekly bounties now, especially with all the changes in the Crucible. Is it more of a grind? Is it less of a grind? And is it worth it? As for me, I'd say I'd probably still do it just because, but I really don't feel like it's a necessity anymore. So once again, leave a comment below, and thanks very much, and I'll see you in the next video.